5 Division 1 Round 2 at Donington. So we wait to see the weather. It was cloudy for Division 2 and it's sunny for Division 1.
Everything is ready here for the start.
We have a few riders missing, one of them being Ike due to things, as well as Sire and Atok and Adam, and then Dex not here because of work. So the guys now just choosing the tyres, putting the setup, blah 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 blah. So just hoping that everyone readies up in a few seconds. So just waiting on Fadley now. Oh, Craig said we're ready. There we go. So, right, just come on. One more person, and then we're ready. Right, let's go. Apologies if I keep coughing, I do have a cough. Right, so here we go. Cammy took pole yesterday. Craig in second, and Jack Berman in third. And we are off. Terrible start by the front row guys is Fadley and Nelson get a good start. Oh, Fadley breaks very early, and it's going to be Cammy who leads the way. Oh no, Suzuki's gone down. Jack Berman's gone down, and he's taking Craig Gator with him. Nelson takes the lead from Cammy, and you got Fadley in third, just behind there. Fadley's going to go for a move at the old hairpin. Cammy's gone wide. Fadley's got the inside line, unable to make the move. You've got Howling in fourth, Nelson in fifth, and Oxford in sixth. So Nelson's hit the front. It's time that he tries to take the championship lead from his teammate from last year, Ike. It's a good chance for him. As there's contact everywhere, as Howling goes round the outside of Nelson on the curb. As he sees his chance to get his first podium of the season into the fog. Yes, he's Fadley. Oh my god. Oh no, don't tell me it's a no. So Fadley's just gone down. He hit the grass and he's down. As we now break for the Melbourne loop. All kinds of different lines, and Howling just staying in front of Nelson, but Nelson outbreaks Howling. Nelson's going a little bit wide. Nelson's going for the harder rear tyre. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting strategy. We'll see how that goes later in the race. As Oxford goes up the inside of Howling. This is going terribly wrong. And Oxford does end up on the grass. Luckily not a crash though. Nelson nearly got a second lead as they all go through the old hairpin and now rising up the hill. So it's currently a KTM 1-2-3. So KTM's in this race doing extremely well. Howling though is trying to upset that by getting the Aprilia on the podium. Howling right in Nelson's slipstream. He's going to try to move at Foggy S's. Very risky stuff. He's up the inside, but Nelson holds it round the outside and holds position for now. Howling looking up the inside the Melbourne loop, but I just don't think he's close enough to make a pass. And Fadley has had another crash at the Foggy S's. So you can see the top 5 riders at the moment. So Nelson sets the fastest lap of the race. Cammy in second, Nelson 99 in third, and Howling in fourth. So it looks like these 3 have got a similar pace, and these could be the 3 guys fighting for the 2 podium positions. Nelson on the limiter there. So Cammy Poleman doesn't seem to have the same kind of race pace as Nelson in front of him. But he's got the other Nelson of Nelson 99 behind him. But this could be a perfect day for KTM. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, it could be better with a 4. Oh no, Cammy's gone off the track. Nelson nearly followed him, and now Howling goes into third. Big mistake there by Cammy. So it's now a Nelson 1-2, a Red Bull KTM 1-2. What can Howling do from this position? He's in third, he's gone to the grass, and Cammy's going to take the position from him. So, obviously that Aprilia is a bit down on power, but it does handle well, so let's see if Howling can make use of the handling characteristics of the Aprilia and get his first podium after a disaster in the last round. To go to turn 1. Howling's already got a long lap penalty as well as Fadley, so disaster for those 2. So that might dent Howling's chances at a podium. But Nelson leads the way. 2.1 seconds. Nelson hasn't won in VollGazzRacing since season 3. It's quite a while. But this is going to be his best shot. Definitely his best chance since going to the GP21 game. But Nelson is he's closed the gap since sector 1 to 1.8 seconds, so I don't think his teammate is going to give up. And he has got a hard rear, so that could play a big part of the end of the race. And wow, he takes Goddard's very tight. So they cross the line. So Cammy might actually see that Nelson is closing in. So if I was Cammy at this point, I would just sit behind, try and get dragged up to Nelson, because so Nelson 99 is the fastest man on the track. But he won't be for long if he does that, as he goes onto the grass. Now his exit's all compromised. But luckily he's not even lost any time. He's escaped that pretty well. Oh, a big head shake from Nelson's bike there. So he seems to be pushing quite hard to try and catch up to his teammate. Howling's now well, he's nearly out of range of dropping behind Oxid in terms of time penalty. Nelson back in the KTM, and now there's Cammy's looking up the inside for a move. Will it be Cammy's turn to try and chase Nelson at the front? Cammy using a stopper. Oh no, Nelson having a big shippy thing where the front just digs down and you lose all drive. Has he got? I can't tell. Maybe that's just graphics playing up. But Cammy now is in second position. Howling just trying to hold on to the KTMs. Scam, he hasn't won since season 3 either. So obviously that's because he didn't take part in last season, so he didn't have a chance to win. But old Fadley's race goes from bad to worse. But let's see if Cammy can start closing in on the leader. The gap seems to just be staying stable at 1.7 seconds. Craig Nato has set the fastest lap. With Jack Berman at the start, I believe. Oh. I'm praying no death happens here. Also, please just don't get out of his line. So the gap, despite the fact that there's all this changing, the gap is staying the same to the leader. Maybe it's just like on my end. I hope it's like on my end.